Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. Today I want to talk about kind of like the downfall of Warlock. Now, I really understand the arena side of the games, but I think it ties into the overall issue with Warlocks. So, basically, Warlocks historically were one of the most powerful classes in Hearthstone because of their ability to never run out of cards, and that allowed them to play control decks that generally had the answers when they needed them. They didn't have to run value cards like card draw because they always had that option, and you could play very aggressive zoo-like decks and always keep pumping up just getting cards all the time. And that seemed to be a pretty effective strategy, particularly in Arena, I have to say. In Arena, you could just draft a bunch of junk early game cards and do quite well playing Warlock. Yes, you'd get blown out by cards like Flame Strike every now and then, but those huge board clears are actually rarer than they used to be. So, you'd think Warlocks would actually have a bit of an upswing now that those changes have been made. But that couldn't be further from the truth. Warlock, I think, is the second or third least popular class. Honestly, I think I play like 100 mages to one Warlock. I mean, it's that insane. It's so few people playing Warlock. It's not really bad, but it's lost a lot of its strength. So right now in Arena, we have so many people playing decks that just never seem to run out of cards. Like, the best cards in the game right now are cards that produce other cards, and generally the cards that actually do the production aren't too bad themselves. So when you play a Warlock, you don't really tempo out that much when you see these cards being played, like Discover mechanics, Death Rattle mechanics, all that kind of crap. And what happens is, as a Warlock, because you still have to draft that style of deck, you are running out of cards. You have to use your hero power. Your opponent is just not running out of cards, just discovering more cards, and more cards being discovered from those cards. And you're basically going through your whole deck. Your opponent is not, but you're still going toe-to-toe a lot of the time. And that's a pretty big issue. The other side is Warlock hasn't really received any super blatantly overpowered cards in a while, and yeah, that is also a little bit of an issue, but I really hope they don't continue to do that kind of balancing system between the classes. I think it should be a bit more subtle. I think it's better if no classes receive completely broken cards and just small adjustments are made to the core cards that are carrying the class. But in Warlock's case, this is too much discovery, too much value. Your mage opponents are not going to run out of cards past a few wins. Your paladin opponents are probably not going to run out of cards. The guys that are going to run out of cards, you're talking about tempo rogues and stuff, and you just get crushed in the early game because you just can't compete with that card quality. It's a rough world for Warlocks, if you guys, I imagine, have experienced already, and there isn't too much that can be done about it right now. If you really want to do okay with Warlock in Arena, you have to draft an extremely aggressive deck, and if you want to do okay in Constructed, you have to play kind of like one of those discard Zulok high roll decks where if everything aligns, you do actually produce some wins. But yeah, I think the game I'm going to highlight for you guys today really highlights the experience that you will get playing Warlock in Arena, and it is a bit of a sad one. So check out the game. Hope you understand the issue, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay. Warlock's interesting. Oh wow, I actually never heard that. I mean, that's like a super tempo play. Yeah, I think I'll pass on it. Fucking serious. Yeah, the problem comes when he has his own one of those. Dude, what the hell? There's so many Murlocs. Oh, shit.
Done.
Reporting for duty.
Do that. You'll probably have removal for other stuff later.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
What?
Follow the rule.
That work? What the fuck did it like there? Okay. Warlock's pretty weak class overall. It can steamroll out of control, but it's pretty rare that it does that these days even. I guess stealth is more powerful. Sure. Warlock has had pretty high win rate over the years, but just lately it's been struggling. The main issue with Warlocks is their main advantage is that they can never run out of steam, but with the recent card generation bullshit with like Spell, Mage, Rogue, and to a lesser degree Paladin, those guys never run out of steam either, so your main advantage is just kind of fucked against good decks. That sucks. Yeah, that sucks too. That does not suck. The only bad one is this one, because if this charge I can kill that, that's fine. So 1 out of 4 is bad. Okay. Fine.
Honor.
Reporting for duty.
So the question is, what do I want? Do I want a poisonous 2/1 out of stealth? Or do I want a 5/1 Wind Fury? 5/1 Wind Fury, please.
An autograph? I suppose.
Yep.
Look! Look!
Okay. Okay. Ouch. Sick draw. That may not be too bad. Okay, that's pretty bad.
Reporting for duty.
The truth is in here!
To battle. Reporting for duty.
Yeah, of course I've seen the card occurrence changes in Arena. I got the patch action in my title, dude. What's that? Is that Panda?
Delicious spider.
That's kind of interesting. He's got 6. Let's just death rattle it, I guess.
To battle.
Like right now, like I'm playing a pretty bad paladin deck, and he's having trouble keeping up, despite the fact that he's drawn 7 extra cards. 7 extra cards.
I love omelets.
I think this game perfectly describes the problem that Warlock is experiencing right now in Arena. Wow, that draw.
Lends the sun well.
It's just gonna run out of cards. That's it. That's the game, right? How do you win? I don't think you do. Got 3 cards left, man. 3. Oh. Well, that's a particularly nasty one. I'm just gonna play the fatigue game here.
To battle.
I have cards in my deck, and he does not. Okay.
I am almost out of cards.
Mine! All mine! You win this time.
Not happening.